The Roman Empire is once more expanding its borders and its influence throughout Europe under the very capable hands of our Emperor Julius Caesar. And of course, to achieve this objective, the Roman Empire will be displacing another native population, all in the name of liberation and technological enlightenment. And in today's totally accurate battle simulator video, it's the Gauls of modern day France that are going to be getting liberated by the Romans. And of course, by liberation, what we really mean is that the Roman Empire are going to try their very best to conquer and enslave the Gauls. But the first of many Gaul chiefs here is ready. These guys are going to try and stop the Romans before they even enter France. And as you can see, the Romans are advancing up in columns. We have a bunch of different units here. These guys are very much ready for a fight. They've also got some cavalry, but I'm really not sure how effective these guys are gonna be. It's entirely possible that they're going to be a complete and utter detriment. I mean, they can barely even sit on their horses. We, of course, have the Emperor and his bodyguard, some archers. We've got ourselves a ballista, which is modern technology for the day. And we've, of course, got some elite heavy-duty troopers. But all of these guys have got big old shields, and they're going to be up against the native Gauls, who are a warrior-like people, but they do not have much strategy or particularly good weapons. You can see they all are just basically wearing clothes, and some of them are not even wearing that. But what they lack in technology, they more than make up for in balls and fury. So let's find out who's gonna win. Are the Gauls going to fend off the Romans before they even enter France, or are the Romans going to conquer and enslave this unfortunate tribe? Alright, here we go. The lovely formation is breaking up, and yes, as I guessed, the cavalry is actually going to be not just ineffective, but completely counterproductive. Okay, some of the cavalry is actually getting in, but I'm not sure if it's really doing much here. It looks like we've got a big old scrap up in the center here. But let's have a quick look on the other side of the battle here. Let's look how things are going. The horse, the cavalry going absolutely ham. Shields going flying, swords going flying. This is the Gallic leader, remember? The tribe leader over here. How is he gonna do? Is he gonna go down, or is he gonna put up a fight? The problem is the shields are just so strong. Some of these Gallic warriors are actually pretty strong, but oh, look, he has actually done okay. We've also got some fanatics over here, and it looks to me like the Gauls are actually putting up a bit more of a fight than I'd have expected them to. This guy over here is still managing to hold his own here, even against some of this heavy infantry down behind him. But there we go. I think, in fact, no, he's still not dead yet. He's doing bits. Julius Caesar, man himself, the Emperor, is in for the fight. He's not gonna shy away from it, and let's see what they can do to this Breton. And there we go. He has gone down. And let's just have a quick look what's left. I don't think the Gauls have got much left. No, they've got a couple of guys in here throwing spears, but the Centurion has just gone, nope, not today. And that guy there has decided he wants none of it, and he's thrown himself off the cliff. Look, this guy here drowned him as well. They don't want to be enslaved. They'd rather choose their own fate. Now, that Gallic tribe did actually put up quite a fight right here. That was actually quite the punch-up. Although the Romans still did manage to gain access to Gaul, and the fighting is not gonna stop there. After their first victory against the initial Gallic tribe, the Roman Empire has set up shop, and they have created a camp. But without any warning whatsoever, another Gallic tribe has stormed in just as day has broken. They are going to be fighting the Romans, and the Romans are going to have the sun in their eyes as early morning. They are going to be at a strategic disadvantage, and they were completely caught off guard. They were not ready for yet another Gallic tribe. But thankfully, the Roman Empire has had time to set up a formation, so we have one rank of sword and shields out the front. We've got 3 ballistas set up pointing in each direction. We have our not so elite cavalry, where only half of the units are even on the horse, and the rest of them don't really know how to hold their swords and shields. This brings a whole new definition to the meaning special forces. We, of course, have our elite Roman flag bearers here who are going to hold the line. Now, the Romans definitely have the technological advantage, and something that will scare off the invading Gauls are going to be not just the ballistas, but also the flame arrows. And we also have some regular archers, and for some reason, we've got a David and a Goliath situation going on here. Then we also have some missile throwers right here, but we also, of course, have Julius Caesar and his elite bodyguard. But now we will find out if this hastily pieced together Roman defense is going to be enough to take on the Gauls. Alright, here we go. We got the Gauls moving in, and their chief, of course, the guy who looks concerningly similar to me. And also, don't forget, we have our very special forces moving in here. These are some very, very special special forces. Now, the best thing about these horses is, the best thing about the cavalry is it's just going to really help divide up the army here. These guys are just going to serve as a distraction, but whilst we're watching them, it looks like we're about to get first contact with the Gauls over here. And it looks like immediately the Roman line is actually broken quite a bit here, which is going to allow these Gaul soldiers to get back to these more squishy units who have just the bows and also the missiles, and of course the ballista back here as well. And let's have a look. Okay, it looks like the special forces were put down very easily, but they did serve as a pretty good distraction over here. Oh, let's see where this spear's going. Let's follow this spear. Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Oh no, I wanted it to be a massive hit, but sadly not. And it looks to me like the Gauls are actually getting in there quite a lot. Now don't forget, we got these missile throwers down the back here, which are going to be doing quite a lot of damage, whilst the rest of these Gaul soldiers are in these back lines. And this guy is going to work. He has been put down finally, and it looks like the remainder of the fight is happening over here, and we have the Gaul chief back here. Now, let's see if the Gaul chief is going to end up going for these legionaries and also Julius Caesar. If Julius Caesar gets killed straight away in this campaign, that would definitely be turn of events. But it does look to me like the Gauls have run out of steam just a little bit. Oh, as I say that, though, it looks like the Gaul chief coming in for the centurions and also Julius Caesar. And wow, he's basically just like spear tackled them down to the ground. Doing some seriously good work here. He is an absolute unit, though, isn't he? And it looks to me, okay, Julius Caesar is still on his feet. Julius Caesar, is he dead? Is he dead? Oh my god, Julius Caesar is out for the count. And it looks to me like the Romans are quite thin on their feet. And wow, would you look at that? The last Roman soldier going down. All we had left was this chief down here, this really angry Gaul chief, a couple of Gaul soldiers over here, and a bunch of missile throwers. So definitely thin on the ground there. But wow, I can't believe they managed to actually take out all of this Roman encampment. Look how many bodies there are here. After the shock defeat at the hands of the Gauls, the Roman Empire has now retreated back to their closest forts to rearm and resupply, and of course to appoint a new emperor. This man right here is now in charge, and you can see he is going to be supported by some even more heavy-duty guards. Now, defending this fort, we're also going to have some archers, a lot more flame archers, seeing as they were quite effective. We also have a bunch of your standard hastati. We've also got a bunch of spearmen, which are just going out on patrol because obviously they are unaware that there is a battle coming. We also have ourselves some ballistas, and then last but not least, we have the special forces once again, and it really does not fail to disappoint. You know, I was calling this the special forces. What is going on here? What on earth is wrong with these units? And these guys have just left the stables, but little do these Romans know they're about to be once again surprise attacked by the Gauls. They've also picked up some more Gallic tribes on the way here, and they're going to be charging in and trying to flush the Romans out of France once and for all. But everything is on the line here. The Romans, this is a matter of national pride and redeeming themselves. And for the Gauls, this is a matter of defending their territory or getting wiped off the face of the planet. So both sides are going to be putting up a pretty heavy fight. But the Gauls have also been adapting. Not only are they just a ragtag bunch of nutters who are going to run in there, they've also now got an elite squadron over this side here. They've actually been repurposing some of the Roman armor that they've been receiving. They're now actually going to adopt a little bit of strategy, and they actually have their elite unit going to be flanking in from the side, whilst the rest of the Roman force is distracted by the barbarian charge. The Gauls are getting smarter by the day, and are the Romans equipped to deal with it? Alright, here we go. The Gauls are going in immediately. They're going to try and take down these ballistas, which I think that one guy, the chieftain, just got both of them in one swing. And let's see, they really desperately need to take down these archers because they've all only got these wee shields, which are not going to do much. Now let's have a quick look over here. It looks like the special cavalry is in, and they're trying to take down these Gaul warriors who are the upgraded and improved Gaul warriors. But look, there's just a whole lot of infantry here, and also don't forget, we've also got the elite Romans here, so this probably isn't going to go too well. It looks to me like they are in fact actually getting overwhelmed by the Romans down here, but they've done a pretty good job even though they are massively outnumbered. Let's look on the other side over here. On the other side, it looks to me like this one could go either way. We've got a bunch more of these elite Romans in the middle here, but they also have a lot of archers. But on the flip side of that coin, the Gauls also with a bunch of spear throwers back here that are doing pretty well. And actually, even though these guys were cripplingly outnumbered, look how many Romans they managed to put down here. That is a lot of dead Romans for only just a couple of these guys. But it now looks like these Romans are going to move in to try and finish finish the job, and it looks like the Gauls are most definitely on the back foot here, and it looks like they're going to be losing their momentum. And even though they have some of these spear throwers, don't forget these Romans all have these massive shields. And of course, the Gauls, once again, in true barbarian fashion, would rather kill themselves than be enslaved by the Romans. And there we go. The rest of them just threw themselves off to their very own liberation. But it looks to me like yet another Roman emperor has died. Man, we are burning through these Roman empires like nobody's business. After crippling the Gauls in their previous battle, the Romans are here to finish the job and put them out indefinitely. We, of course, have our Hastati out front. We've also got some spearmen down behind them, a couple of veteran centurions here, and then we have our Praetorian Guard. And this time, there's 6 of them, because this is the 3rd emperor we've had in basically the space of less than a year. So they're taking no chances with this guy, and he is bringing all of his bodyguard. But the Romans have also had to buy themselves some mercenaries. As you can see, after so many battles against the Gauls, they were very low on manpower in the region. But as you can see, they're very obviously scraping the bottom of the barrel. So they're actually letting go on standards. But don't worry, guys, I got you covered. We, of course, have the special forces doing what they do best. Honestly, every battle we do with these guys, they somehow get worse. Yeah, good job, mate. That is most definitely how you ride a horse. But whilst the Romans are low on manpower and they've brought in their heavy-duty boys as well as some mercenaries to fill out the ranks, the Gauls have been changing. Whilst they were defeated in the last battle, they have not unlearned the lessons. Yes, of course, we do have some berserkers out front who are going to do the traditional Gaul barbarian charge, but we also have a lot more formation strategy and emphasis on training and technology. Even though they lost the last battle, they still have learnt the lessons. They did not forget them. And now the Gauls are going to hold up the Romans on a strategic choke point that is this bridge here, all whilst they've also adopted some flame archers and of course our spear throwers. And rather than just charging into their death, these guys are actually going to hold their position and try and throw into this choke point. Will it be enough to get past the Roman shields? We're going to find out shortly. But oh no, that's not it. It's not just like the Gauls are holding up the bridge. They're also going to be holding this position, this choke point here. And in the exact same story over on the other side, more Gaul elite infantry. These guys are slowly becoming a formidable foe. Through years of fighting the Roman Empire, they're beginning to learn how to wage war themselves. Alright, here we go. Of course, we got the berserkers going in to do what they do best, and immediately they are dead. That is why we gotta change the strategy. Now, we do, of course, have the heavy-duty boys holding up the bridge here. Let's see how powerful a choke point this is gonna be. It looks to me, oh my god, look at this absolute massacre. Also, how are these Gauls not dying? Okay, it does look like whilst they've been trying to hold formation, they have unlearned how to do it just a little bit. But geez, I really had no idea that the flames were going to be quite as effective as that. Literally, that one strategy there, pretty much all we've got is a Praetorian Guard. It looks like the Emperor may once again be dead. Yeah, it looks to me like the Emperor is dead. We basically got 1 or 2 more Praetorian Guards here, and it looks like the Gauls have absolutely stomped that. That was actually quite crazy. I really did not see them winning quite that much. And there we go. Look at this, the strategy. Look at that strategy. I mean, yes, all of these guys did kill themselves. But if you look at the guys on the other side, and well, okay, this speaks for itself. Look at the pile of corpses. That speaks for itself. I don't believe it. The Gauls have held off the Romans, and they are going to hold on to their empire. The Romans have been stopped dead in their tracks. They've gone through 3 emperors, and by this point, I don't think anyone else wants to be emperor. Alright, that was totally accurate battle simulator. The Romans invade Gaul. If you haven't already subscribed and you did enjoy that Tabs battle, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when more of this Tabs gameplay goes live. Also, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you again next time.